Hi there. Right, we're back again. We are currently on our way to my house so I can have a poo, and then we're going to the farm. We've just been up to Nicky Boyd Dingle off the 4G UK on Facebook, 7 pages, always got a few up for sale that are breaking up there, so yeah, sound. We went up, picked a couple of wings up off him, as you can see in the back here, along with a few of the other little bits and pieces that we needed. Finally got our grommet. And we've also just been to local breaker's yard, found a Civic EJ6 or whatever it was, EJ9, EK Civic Bonnet, which we intend to cut and carve and place on top of ours so we can raise the centre of the bonnet. So we're going to have a go at that today. Fuck knows how that's going to turn out, like, let's be honest.
Extremely well.
What do you think? What's your predictions?
I reckon it's going to be fucking great. Roll the car out so you can have a look at it.
Bit foggy though, you might not be able to
Because
see.
we've done a lot since the last video.
We have done a lot since the last video. The car is looking great. I think we're going to start it up today, just from the last, from what we've done over the last few weeks, make sure that all still works.
That's right.
You'll see when we get there. Oh, that's low.
What is up, everybody? As you can maybe see behind me, the car is out for the first time since we've reassembled it all.
Started it in the last episode.
And you what?
We was outside in the last episode.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't have a front end on or anything, or coilovers or anything. So she's nearly back together. We've just got to figure out the bonnet situation. I think we want to lower it slightly more on the front. We're now running 621 coilovers, as you can see there. There've been a few changes since we last recorded anything for these episodes. So we've changed the brake lines, the clutch master cylinder is now plumbed in. Mostly everything on the front end is back on, as you can see. So wings, front bumper, headlights, filler bar, the lot. And also inside, the majority of everything is plumbed back in. So we've got new braided brake lines throughout. They're not quite finished yet. Dashboard's back in, obviously, and everything looks clean. DC2 clocks are in and working. The Seeker seat that I once had in my MX-5 is now in as well. And everything else is just tidied up, so all the wiring is temporarily routed. And just to give you another little shot of what it looks like, there you go. So yeah, I think we're going to come down slightly more. We've got a bit of arch gap here at the moment.
Oh, let's do the shoe test.
And
no, it's not too high.
It does pass the shoe test, but
let's try the front. Oh no, it's failed.
So I think it's on uneven ground here, but I
don't care, it's a failure.
I think we want to come down probably, so we maybe tuck tire, so just to like here or something. So what's that, like a half an inch, something like that. And yeah, she looks absolutely wicked. So now what we've actually got in here is a bit of an experiment. So this is a bonnet off an EJ9 that we just picked up from a local scrappy, and we're going to attempt to mate that with our original EC9 bonnet.
They're gonna have intercourse.
There's going to be grinding happening, all sorts of
It's gonna be butchering happening.
So we're going to get that out now. I'm just very quickly going to tidy this up because it's an absolute shithole as per usual. And yeah, what do you think, guys? Leave a comment down below to obviously let us know what you think of it. I think it's turned out really well so far. Obviously we haven't had the outside painted yet and it's absolutely filthy, so excuse those two parts. As soon as we get the bonnet fixed we can give it a wash, and I think it will look a lot better then. The bay is actually finished now, so what you're looking at here is the final product. Really filthy, so apologies for that. Needs a good clean. We are getting a new bonnet latch as well, so that looks a bit shitty at the moment. I need to go around and really like tart this all up, give the mounts a polish, give the rad a polish, clean all the bay out, because it's got dusty and stuff sitting here over time. But I'm really impressed. We've got the wiper motor back on, obviously. We've bought some new wiper arms as well because I managed to bend those when I was taking them off. We've got two new front wings, so as you can see this one's quite battered, bit rusty down here, and the other one has lacquer peel all over it, and it's also got a bit of a dent just there as well. So we've got two new wings to go on. We've got an aerial actually to fill the hole up the top, and yeah, let's crack on with a bit of cutting of the bonnet. Let's do it.
I don't know how well I can show this on the camera. This is our bonnet problem. So the engine there is poking well up above the height of the wing, and the camera is telling me I'm holding it level here, so hopefully that shows you what the problem is. Remember, safety never takes a holiday.
Looks like an S2000 bonnet now.
Does it?
Yeah.
Sick! S2000!
After much cutting, we've managed to get the webbing off from under the EK bonnet. So that, I'm really surprised actually how much that weighs. That's the majority of the weight of a bonnet, I'd say. So that's out for the scrap pile. We don't need this bit, so you can just...
Yeah. It's like opening a tin of beans.
Whoa, no.
Is that going to catch?
No, it's a bonnet catch on it. That's it, it's down.
That's done properly?
Yeah.
Sick!
As you can see, the bonnet is on. We've had to cut a fair amount out of it to make it fit. We've got clearance around most things. The throttle cable, we might need to just cut out a little bit more for this because it's pushing that down. So James is also building a K20 EF, and I think looks like Dan's just winding him up. If we now cut off, it's because the battery's run out. So we'll try and take some pictures and maybe put those in the episode as well if we get anything sorted. But if not, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. So it turns out I had a spare battery in my car, and we've made a bit of progress, to be fair. The bonnet is now on. It's not finished, but the main thing is it clears the engine. So I'll just show you, I guess. So Dan's laughing, but I actually think it looks half decent. Like, it doesn't look out of place. It doesn't look ugly like the like some of the bonnets you can get aftermarket. So all we've done is we've cut the centre section out of an EJ9 bonnet, and then riveted it on. That's just sort of on there loosely to give us an idea for the time being. And we've also got to sort this at the front. So as you can see, there's a pretty mammoth gap there at the moment. So we're gonna sort this next time. I think maybe cut along these lines, bend it down, and then create a piece that will rivet into this original bonnet here, so it's nice and flush, and this will be able to mate up nicely. So yeah, doesn't look too bad in all honesty. Once it's red, I don't think you'll really notice. Obviously this is a temporary thing. We're gonna get someone to make us one professionally, but for the time being I think it will probably do the job.
I think it genuinely will. Done properly, it won't look bad at all. It'll work.
So yeah, you can't really see. It doesn't look bad at all. Like, it's not ugly at all. Right now, I'll put a picture of one of the aftermarket bonnets in one of the corners, and you can see how ugly those are. Lift it up, Dan, so I can see underneath. So all we've done is, as you saw, cut out a big square from the OEM bonnet where it used to go dip down, and then just riveted this on top basically. So yeah, a bit more work.
It's a little bit wobbly, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not as wobbly as I was expecting it to be.
It's quite heavy, is the other downside, but what can you do?
It's probably no heavier than the standard bonnet, really.
Yeah. So yeah. Don't know when we'll be down here again. It's Christmas on Sunday, Saturday at the moment. Yeah, we'll be back down here at some stage in the week, maybe next weekend, maybe Christmas Eve, who knows. And yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll try and finish the bonnet next time. And yeah, like, subscribe, drop us a message, tell us what you think under the video, and yeah, we'll speak to you next time.
I think we should use this. We can fill that hole.